Hey guys, Ken here. So if you're new to Amazon KDP, you're probably thinking a ton of things. What's the best strategy? How do people actually get results? How does AI come into play? And as someone who's been in this space for years, has made multiple six figures with books and audiobooks, and more importantly, coached hundreds of people, I've seen it all. What works, and more importantly, what doesn't work. And so in this video, we're going to go over exactly what Amazon KDP looks like right now, and what the best strategy is moving forward to have the highest chance to actually get results. And I'm also going to briefly overview a 12-month roadmap for you so you know exactly what to do after every book. Let's get into it. And so first things first, what did the old Amazon KDP landscape look like so we can compare it to today? First, it was very slow. So you had to basically outsource everything. You had to find ghostwriters and designers, and that was a process in itself on top of the actual work. You also had to go through many revision cycles with each part of your book, whether it's your cover, your A+ content, or your book itself. And this all added up. And so it would take at least a few months to actually get a book published. It was also very expensive, so there wasn't many options when it came to getting books written for specifically nonfiction high content books. And just a ghostwriter will be anywhere from $600 to $1,200. And that's not including all the accessories we need, such as our cover, our A+ content, our formatting, and even our editing. And then once we do that, we have to then spend money on advertising to actually launch our book. And as someone who has spent thousands of dollars on books from ghostwriters, just because you get it written from a professional does not mean it's going to be a finished product. You often have to get it edited. And in many cases, I've also seen people just not get a good product to begin with, and they have to go and find another ghostwriter to either start from scratch or fix the book they're in the middle of. And this can be very expensive and take a lot of time. And so now diving into the new Amazon KDP landscape and what it looks like right now, and that is that it's a lot more competitive, of course. More people are doing it, which means there are more books on the platform. Older books are getting established, so people who started publishing a few years ago, 3, 4, 5 years ago, those books have spent years gathering reviews, and now they're really established in the rankings, and it's hard to penetrate and beat these books out. And of course, no surprise here, the new Amazon landscape is very AI forward. And in my opinion, using AI is essential if you want to compete with everybody else. It's faster, it's cheaper, and if you're still spending thousands and months of your time to get one book out, there's no way you're going to stand a chance. It's also getting better by the day, so you can basically create an entire high-content nonfiction book from start to finish using AI, and when you use it properly, it's going to be very high quality and readers will love it. And the important thing is, if you're just a writer who wants to write books, I get how this can be very frustrating. It's completely disrupted the space, and it's honestly fake writing in a sense. But if you're here to make money and actually change your life for the better, quit your job, maybe have a bit extra side income to pay your rent, whatever it is, you have to adapt to the fastest moving part of that industry. And right now, AI is changing everything. And if you can create books faster, cheaper, and have less stress when building this business, you definitely should do it because it will make your life easier and will increase your chances of results. And that leads us to the final point, which is that, in my opinion, in this landscape, it's way more likely for you to see results. It's way less stressful. You can make books faster and cheaper. And this allows you to have more opportunities to see results. You can get more books in the market and just enjoy the process along the way. Because as someone who started Amazon KDP just to make a few extra $1,000s online and not have to rely so much on these jobs I hated, spending 6 months and a few $1,000s launching a book was very stressful. I would have much rather started this business in this landscape right now because you can simply work your day job and just make some books on the side, enjoy the process, and you're not putting so much on the line. And so although people are using AI to create really low quality slop, you don't have to. And it's actually a lot easier to stand out nowadays because this is what the landscape looks like. It's filled with garbage books. And when you put in a bit extra effort to create the highest quality books possible that more importantly stand out from all these garbage books, it means you're going to get lots more attention and it's way easier to get results even with fewer reviews. And so yes, nowadays it is more competitive and it is harder to get reviews. However, it's way cheaper, it's way faster, there's way more low quality noise, and there's way more opportunities to actually succeed. It's just a different strategy than it was before. And so what is the winning strategy moving forward? How are people actually getting results? And what's a clear roadmap you can follow? And so there are 4 main things that you have to be focusing on with every book that you publish. And the first one is finding demand. If your topic doesn't have demand, it doesn't matter if you create the best book in the world, no one's going to buy it. Amazon KDP is not like other businesses. You can't simply expect to find customers cold. The customers should already be searching up these topics, buying the books that are there, and we have to prove that. And so focus on identifying niches with real demand and strong potential. And this is the foundation. If you don't nail this, everything else just will fall flat. And the second thing is, once you find the demand and you're ready to create a book, focus on the mechanism. And so build your book around a clear angle or unique mechanism that separates it from the rest of the market. And so always ask yourself the question, why would somebody buy your book over another one? Because at the end of the day, people who are searching these topics up are still deciding which book they want to buy. And so if you're just publishing another average book with a generic title and a generic cover, it's just going to blend in with everything else, and people aren't going to care. Find a way that you can clearly stand out, and you're offering to solve the problem for them way better than all these books. This can be timelines, this can be minutes, maybe if it's a recipe book, how long do these recipes take to cook? This can be bonuses, this can be overall structure. So go and look at the structure of your competitors. Maybe they're a bit jumbled and confusing. How can you simplify the process so that when people actually get to your product page, they can see that your book is very clearly laid out and easy to follow? But the best thing to do is use AI. You should be going and analyzing all your competitors, getting their reviews, getting their descriptions, getting their table of contents, and putting that into ChatGPT and asking how you can actually differentiate yourself. And of course, as you're publishing these standout books in high demand topics, we want to keep costs low. And so you're much more likely to get results if you can spend more time doing something and get more books in the market. And so make sure you're keeping costs low to reduce stress, and more importantly, just giving you a realistic chance to succeed. And then once you have a book that's actually ready to launch, we need to utilize the topic demand and our unique mechanism for this. And so when demand is high and you have a standout book, ads will convert better and you'll get more organic sales. And these will come in even if you have lower reviews. And when you do get more sales with a newer book, it's going to rank higher, get seen by more organic traffic, get more sales, and more importantly, get more organic reviews. Because you have the best book, you're getting lots of sales, people are having a good experience. And then over time, this compounds and builds, and you don't need to get hundreds of reviews to make sales. You just need to find a high demand topic, create a standout book. So that's your mechanism to get sales, not just your review count, and then let that build over time. And so now let's quickly go over a brief roadmap and just a bird's eye view of what you should be doing over the next 12 months. The first thing is, of course, publish books. Publish books in a variety of topics. And every time you publish a book, evaluate how it did. And so if the book is doing well, we can increase the reviews further. We don't need to put a bunch of reviews on one book unless we know it's going to perform. And you'll find this out very quickly. And then double down on similar topics to refine the process. So if you have good results on, let's say, a cookbook, just rinse and repeat what's working. Go publish a cookbook in every other good topic in that niche. And more importantly, refine the process as you go so you can cut down the time it takes to make each book. And I promise you, if you publish 10 or 15 cookbooks in all of the best cookbook topics with the highest demand, and you focus on this standout mechanism and launching them correctly, it's very unlikely you wouldn't get results. And now with AI, it's very possible to make this many books without sacrificing quality. And of course, if your book isn't doing well, there's also a few things we should do. The first thing is to test a new cover and A+ content. Sometimes the biggest reason your book isn't selling is because it's just not resonating with your customer. And the best way to solve that is to improve your cover, make sure it aligns with the best sellers in the space, it aligns with what the customer is actually looking for, and just looks like it should be there while standing out from everybody else. You also want to consider going to a completely different topic. So let's say there isn't much demand in the topic you published in and you find that out after. Go and pick something else, try something new, and just do this until you see some potential in which you can focus on doubling down on what's working. And so you want to publish books, you want to analyze them, then you want to find what works, of course. And that leads us to the final point of the roadmap, which is compounding. So once we find what works, we just keep moving forward and build on top of that, streamline your workflows, compound your books. And the goal is to get good at self-publishing. And that's the thing that people don't really understand or realize about online business is they're not going to walk into the gym and then quit if they can't bench press 200 pounds right away. They're going to go in, they're going to start with the bar, they're going to come back every single week, they're going to get better, they're going to learn better form, they're going to increase the weight, and then inevitably over time, with proper training, proper diet, proper sleep, that's going to allow them to bench press 200 pounds. But with online business, people come in, they try it once or twice, and then just say it doesn't work, but they never actually put in the reps to learn, to get better, and to find out what works. And so treat online business like you're learning something. You're learning a language, you're learning to work out, you're trying to get stronger. It's no different. It takes time. And the people who look at it this way will always have better results. Because once you get good at something, you can do it like the back of your hand. And that's the best strategy. And that's why people get results is they learn what works and they just do that over and over. So that's the strategy and a roadmap. I will leave a link to this Miro board below so you can reference it for your next few books. I'm also going to leave a link to this video here. It walks you through my entire AI book writing process and the exact prompting system that I use to create high quality books. This way, we're not publishing garbage to Amazon. We're creating books that people will love and more importantly, leave 5-star reviews on. So of course, check this video out. It is free, but if you do want my full AI book creation system, I will leave a link to my AI book creation accelerator course. It's going to walk you through the entire process, right from doing proper topic research to get that unique mechanism, to the exact process for writing your book alongside all the prompts that I use. It also covers other things as well, like creating publish-ready book covers as well as A+ content modules, all using AI so you can save time and money without sacrificing quality. That's it for this video. Make sure to subscribe for more no-nonsense Amazon KDP advice. We'll see you in the next one.